G'day LEGO fans, this is the James Bond 007 Aston Martin DB5 set number 76911. Ooh, a bit of a mouthful that name. Anyway, this one's got 298 pieces and Mr. Bond. Don't know why I said it in that accent. It could have been any number of accents. But we got a Mr. Bond. We'll talk about that one in a minute. But yes, James Bond has finally joined the Speed Champions lineup, and what a cracker of a car. I think this is probably one of my favourite Speed Champion cars now. It's just epic. Like, they've done such a great job with the shape, and other people have commented on the fact that this actually might look better than the big Creator one. It actually does, because they made some special pieces for this car that they didn't make for that one. If they'd made special pieces for the Creator car, it would have looked 10 times better. But just looking around the set, we've got these lovely alloys that match the movie. If you've seen the movies, they are very, very similar. Just hubcaps that clip into the wheels. We've got nice pieces here. Now, I will start off by saying I was really on the fence about putting the stickers on here. I've seen a couple of other people put photos up of these, and these stickers looked absolutely awful. But I don't think they look too bad on mine. They're not perfect. They are slightly off, but they are nowhere near as off as other people's. I don't know why. It suggests there is a manufacturing issue or inconsistency across there. But you can see, I mean, those stickers do not look terrible. They're not perfect. They're a little bit kind of more bluey green than the grey, but they're not terrible. And I almost did this review without the stickers, but I've put them on, and the sticker sheet for this is not horrendous, so I decided to go with it. This is the sticker sheet. I'll show you this early on in the review. Ignore these ones. These are the number plates, and I'll show you those in a minute. But these are the actual stickers for the car, and there's not many really. These are the handles. These ones are the side trims down here. We've got the number plate that's actually on here at the moment, which is the original one from the movie rather than a fancy one. We've got the logo here. We've got another sticker there that's inside the car that you can't see without me taking the lid off, and then there's another one on the back there. That's it. These ones are printed, which is marvelous. Really good piece, and that is a new piece for this car. Doesn't exist until now, but it looks really good. There's our DB5 sticker on there as well. Looking around, oh, knocked that one out of shape, but what a fabulous looking car. Look at that side profile, brilliant. Again, they've made another custom piece here. I'm just gushing over this. It's just like, I built the car and I looked at it and enjoyed it immensely, but now I'm doing this review with you. I'm just like looking at the car again in a whole new light and just really enjoying just how cool this is. The way this has evolved from the original sort of the Speed Champions of yesteryear. My very first review video, which I'll link up in the corner now, was actually for Speed Champions cars. So this is a long way from those that used to be 6 wide. You can see how wide this one is. Some great techniques again to make this bumper piece here just hang out by that half a stud, so it lines up perfectly with the wheel arches there. You can see how it's just amazing how far these cars have come. It really is. And then underneath, it's built on this chassis piece here. You can see how the hooks here are connected, and they're not quite the right shininess, but they're not far off really, and they look really good, and they just add to the shape. They add to the whole overall feel of it. There's a gun there. We'll talk about that in a minute. There's the exhaust on the end, which is actually binoculars. This is a very novel use for the binoculars. It's just a great looking vehicle. I think it's fabulous. And then down to the interior here, this is what I was saying about the sticker on the inside, so they've even captured that. It's a very black interior, as you can see, but 2 proper seats. The steering wheel is on the correct side of the car for a change, which is great. Let's see if my light's gonna kick in here. Yeah, the steering wheel is on the correct side of the car, which is the right. That's where all steering wheels should be on cars. There's even a back row of seats there, although you wouldn't get anyone in there. But you can comfortably get 2 minifigures in here, no problem at all. And even that, like, suddenly you've got a convertible there as well. It looks spot on. Let's put the roof back on there. It's a great build. We've got another special piece here for these headlights. You can see it's a corner. It's one you've never seen before. It matches these larger pieces here. So these are these 1x4 curves there, and you can see how it perfectly matches into those. So it makes that seamless look. But one of the things that impressed me the most when I was building this car is this bonnet scoop, and you're building this bonnet scoop and you're like, this is crazy, the amount of effort that's going into this. But then you realize like how it works and how it makes this sort of half step up and just works so perfectly and so seamlessly and fits so perfectly into the car. It's absolutely spot on. It's brilliant. It really is brilliant. I kind of want to take the car apart just so I can remember how that worked. And then again, this printed pieces, lots of printed pieces. These little tiles here, printed. This brick, sorry, this plate here, 1x1 plate, printed. Lines up perfectly as well. Look at that. They have trouble doing that with the minifigures sometimes, but here they've managed to line up two completely different bricks. Brilliant. Oh, let's just have another look around there. As you can tell, I'm pretty happy with this. I think it looks great. The stickers, they're not perfect. They're not perfect. I wish Lego could sort out their printing quality on those. I'm sure somewhere along the lines there's a way they can fix this, but it's not bad for me. It's really not bad. But looking at some other people's, they look absolutely shocking. So I'm actually happy I put all the stickers on, because it does add to it. It makes the whole car look that bit better, in my opinion. I can't do that. I'll get a copyright strike. What else can I say about this, other than like it really is just such an evolution of the Speed Champions. This is like the pinnacle of you know, it's not the pinnacle, because every one of these Speed Champion cars I built recently has something different about it that is unique to that car and solves a problem and you haven't seen before. This, it's the scoop, it's the overall look. You've got a couple of custom pieces. You know, if I had to flag something I don't like, it's this here. That square edge there, because they don't make a rounded version of that 1x2 angle plate that's holding that on there, unfortunately, which is a shame. But otherwise, I don't know how else they could have done it. I guess they could have done a fudgy one and put a 1x1 there, and then used a round piece at the top. But then that probably would have looked would have been a lot flimsier, because it would have only been held on by one stud like that, which would have not been so good. So I don't know what they could have done. There's no obviously ejector seats or anything like that in here, because how the hell would you fit that mechanism in? I really hope someone's having a go at that and solves it, but yeah, I'm not the person to do that one. It would be cool if it did, but yeah, I think it looks fabulous. I think it looks so good. Here we have the man himself, the legend, James Bond. I can't do it. This does have Daniel Craig face though, very serious. He's been doing this a while. He's got a few lines on his face. He's definitely kind of got that Daniel Craig intensity to it. But you know, honestly, I would like the face to have been a little bit more Lego-y, a little bit happier, a little bit, I don't know. I mean, this is a Lego figure. It's meant to be a reflection of the character in the car, but really I would like this to have been a bit more than that. But the actual figure itself is great. Like the body printing, as you can see, look how clear that is. It's so nice, so clean and sharp. It's as clean and sharp as the tuxedo he's wearing. The lines are really crisp, and it carries on round to the back, although there isn't a lot to see on the back here. We've just got a single line, bit of a crease, but it's still sharp. There's no second face on this character either, otherwise I would show you that. But yeah, I think it is a great minifigure. But the one thing is, being James Bond, being a Speed Champion set, the one thing James Bond really needs is a spanner. You get a spanner with this figure, because it's a Speed Champion set. But not sure if this is deliberate. The designers used the old gun piece to attach the exhaust pipe, so you can actually use that as a gun. It's water PPK, There he is, James Bond with a gun in a Lego set that's not meant to have a gun because Lego doesn't support guns. So you do get a gun. That is one of the spare pieces. Does work. Don't know if it's deliberate. Hope it is, because it's awesome. We've got a proper James Bond there. Love it. Get some quite nice spares on this set as well. We've got some shiny pieces there. We've got a couple of plates. I do like these quarter round pieces here. We've got a few of these that are used to attach some internal parts in the car. We've got the bull bars there, the horns. Again, we've got just a couple of other useful little pieces. We've got the gun piece that's not meant to be a gun. And we get 4 sets of number plates as well for various regions, countries and eras and things like that. I haven't actually checked these number plates, but I'm 99% certain they're obviously from movies where this car has appeared. So there you have it. That is my thoughts on the fabulous 007 Aston Martin James Bond 007 everything Speed Champions car. Fabulous, absolutely fabulous. As you can tell, I think this is a solid set. I honestly, on the Speed Champions line, I think this is a 5 out of 5. Even at the full RRP, it's not terrible, and most retailers have already discounted this one down by a few dollars at least. So highly recommended. I think it's fabulous. Love it. But I'd love to know your thoughts. To me, this as a Speed Champions car is, again, it just, everything goes from strength to strength. This bumpers, the way these bull bar pieces are on here, this scoop on the front, it just all, it works so well. I love it. I love the Speed Champion lines. It's one of my favorite lines from Lego. But what are your thoughts? Is this a car you'd get? Is this a car you would have a shaken, not stirred? So I had to get some kind of James Bond reference in there. It was terrible. Wish I'd done a better one than that. But anyway, if you're new here, hit subscribe. I post regularly, and don't forget to smash that like button, please. It does help my channel. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you again very, very soon.